Welcome back to the EJ Ward FuelView training series. In this video, we're going to be going over site cards. Now, site cards are very much like administrator cards, except they don't have the extra functions of an administrative card. So it's basically a manager override card. If a vehicle can't fuel or you're fueling a vehicle that's not in the system, something like that, you can use a site card to do so. So all we need to do is drop down the asset management folder and we can go into site cards. From here, every system that we have with Ward 4 has 1024 site cards. With these site cards, we have all of them are going to be turned off and you're not going to have this information in here, but if the system's been running for a while and you've been turning on and off site cards, you might have some of this information in there. We're going to go ahead and click on card number 8 because that one's turned off and it looks like a fresh record. And the first thing that we need to do is select a site. So I'm going to go ahead and select our site here for the test department. And then the card number we cannot change because it's static card numbers and we only have a certain amount. On the right hand side, we need to check card status. Then it's going to have a card last used. So anytime this card is used, it's going to put that date and time that it was last used in there. We have our maximum quantity per transaction. 0 is unlimited. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this one at 0. Below that, we have our employees. So this is an employee that's tied to this site card. So I'm going to go ahead and put myself there. You don't have to put an employee in there, but this also comes from the employee's records and not the user's records. So if you have a user and they're going to get a site card and you're not using employees, you need to put them in there if you want to track them and tie them to this site card. So underneath that, we have our fuel type. So it automatically puts all fuel type in there. I'm going to go ahead and put it in both of them. But really, you just need to keep it in the one, you'll be fine. I just put it in both because it's my preference. And after you're done, you go ahead and hit save. Once that record saves successfully, that site card is going to be able to go out to that site and fuel. If we want to then, let's say it was a temporary card, we can go back into that record by clicking on the card number. And then we can just simply deactivate it by unchecking the card status and saving. And that way that site card's not going to be able to fuel anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and check this card status because I want this site card to fuel, and we'll go ahead and save it. And that concludes the video on going over site cards. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.